Giannis Antetokounmpo did something that hasn't been done in a very, very long time. He won an NBA championship without joining a super team, and super teams, as we all know, is the most impactful way in today's NBA to win an NBA championship. LeBron James has shown this ability, and Kevin Durant has definitely shown this ability, that super teams are the way of the NBA now. But what Giannis did is something very similar to Dirk Nowitzki and what he did, and that's win an NBA championship with a team that you are very loyal to, and with only one superstar. Let's get into it. Well, congratulations to the Milwaukee Bucks. They are the 2021 NBA championships. Wow. Nobody really expected, I believe, that the Milwaukee Bucks would even win the NBA championship this year. Yes, they were in the championship odds to possibly win an NBA championship, but looking at what injuries happen, and even Giannis getting an injury as well, the chances that Milwaukee Bucks even going to the NBA Finals seemed slim to none at the time. But they did it, and they went all the way and won it in 6 games against the Phoenix Suns. Very, very impressive. What's even more impressive for me is what Giannis did in this series alone. Giannis single-handedly carried the Milwaukee Bucks to this NBA championship. And I'm saying this especially in Game 6, when he scored 50 of the Bucks' 105 points. And by scoring 50 points in Game 6, Giannis Antetokounmpo became the 7th player in NBA history to score 50 or more points in the finals. He also joins all-time greats Bob Pettit, Elgin Baylor, Rick Barry, Jerry West, and Michael Jordan, and LeBron James. You want another very interesting stat about Giannis in this year's NBA Finals and his dominant performances? Well, Giannis had averaged 35.2 points per game while shooting 61.8% from the field with 13.2 rebounds and 5 assists in the NBA Finals. He became the first player in the league annuals to average 30 plus points, 10 plus rebounds, and 5 plus assists, and shooting 60% from the field or better. With that, I believe the craziest part about Giannis in this series is that in Game 6 as well, he shot 15 for 17 from the free throw line. That is something that we would never even expect from a player like Giannis, but it just shows that when a superstar really needs to step up and his team needs him the most, Giannis is more than capable of doing that. I mean, he's been shooting in the playoffs in general around 50% from the free throw line, which is absolutely terrible. And for him to have a game like that, that's something very, very proud of that he should be. But you have to also give credit to the other Milwaukee Bucks players like Chris Middleton, who had some really good games in the NBA Finals. I believe he had a 40-point game. And you have to give credit as well to Jrue Holiday, especially in those moments defensively when his team needed him the most. And in Game 4, when he had an amazing performance, he's really one of the main factors why they won the series to begin with, because of his amazing defense, especially on Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But for Giannis, though, in this series in general, though, he basically owned the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns couldn't really do anything anymore with Giannis, and he showed them that in this series, especially in the first beginning games of that series. Looking at Giannis and the future as well for the Milwaukee Bucks, man, this team, they only have a few guys who are going to be free agents coming into this next season. PJ Tucker is going to be a free agent this offseason. Bobby Portis will be, and I believe that they're going to probably try to re-sign both those guys, especially Bobby Portis, because he was another big factor in the NBA Finals for this Milwaukee Bucks team. This Bucks team is so loaded that they have guys that can really be starters on other teams in this league, like Brian Forbes, Bobby Portis himself. Even Pat Connaughton stepped up in this NBA Finals. So you have to give credit to all the other Milwaukee Bucks players as well. But those guys are the main 2 guys, Bobby Portis and PJ Tucker, who will be free agents in the offseason. But looking at the Milwaukee Bucks and winning this NBA championship, something they haven't done in over 50 years, you really have to give credit as well for Giannis being the only true superstar on this Milwaukee Bucks team to win an NBA championship for a team that he was drafted by. And he said it since day one that he was not going to leave a team who drafted him. And look at what he's done. He could have gone to free agency like how he said last season himself. He could have went and joined a super team. He could have done any of those things, but he decided to stay locked in with the franchise who put a shot on him. And look what he's done for that team. He's got them that NBA championship. He's done something that is very similar in comparison to Dirk Nowitzki, who won his NBA championship back in, I believe, 2011. and he was the only superstar on his team. But I think his championship was a little more impressive because he won his championship against a fully loaded super team in Miami, which was very, very tough, but he won that series. You can even also throw Kawhi Leonard in that category as well when the Raptors won the NBA championship back in 2019, when he was really the only superstar on that team as well. So for Giannis, man, his legacy has definitely gone up. You know, winning this NBA championship, he put on one of the greatest performances that we've ever seen, especially in a closeout game of all time. Nobody, I believe, can do what Giannis did, especially in such a dominant factor in the way he did it. Everybody should put some respect on this man's name. He said what he was going to do, and he did just that. And he also faced up to the challenge of Kobe Bryant on what he asked for of him. You know, he told Giannis, okay, he got his MVP. That's good, but go out and win an NBA championship. And guess what? He accomplished that feat. He won his NBA championship. You can also say that, you know, luck did play a key role for the Milwaukee Bucks winning this NBA championship. But really, when you look at every NBA championship, luck always plays a factor in these guys winning the championships. And injuries always come up in the NBA playoffs and in the finals as well. So it's really nobody's control over what happens. But the only two things that can truly happen is those teams winning that NBA championship. And the Bucks are the team that came out victorious this season. And this Milwaukee Bucks team should also have a lot more confidence coming into next season with that NBA championship that they won. The team can definitely run it back next season. Also going to have Dante DiVincenzo coming back next season as well from injury. So this team, especially on the defensive end, is going to be even better and loaded. They are a very, very loaded team. So, man, Giannis has a very bright future in the Milwaukee right now. You know, it's crazy because just last season, everybody was telling him, get out of Milwaukee, because Milwaukee didn't seem like they were really going into the right direction. And even Mike Budenholzer, the head coach, could have been fired this offseason. But this Milwaukee Bucks team, they made the adjustments like how they were supposed to, and they came out victorious in winning this NBA championship. So props to Giannis for staying loyal and committed to this Milwaukee Bucks team and helping them win this NBA championship. And they can win it again, maybe in the future sometime soon. But for Giannis, you know, this is going to be a very great moment for him because his legacy is going to be set in stone. He is an NBA champion now. And, well, for him, that is a major accomplishment, especially with the accolades that he already has. This guy's going to finish his career as one of the all-time great players. So winning this NBA championship now, especially in the midst of his prime, this is really just the beginning for him and his amazing NBA career that is ahead of him still. There's still many more years to come of him still being one of the best players in the entire NBA, man. So congratulations to the Milwaukee Bucks for winning this year's NBA championship. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more basketball content each and every single week. Have a good day. Peace.